We don't even have.
Are
Let's
you sure?
see. Show more. Show more.
One sec. All right, I needed to unmute myself again,
Oh
so
no!
they didn't hear any of that, but I caught it this time instead of letting it go the entire stream.
I'm adjusting my sock. That's why I'm leaning over.
So,
Gotta do the
yeah,
sock plank.
it's, I guess, to repeat what we just said. It's been a year since we've started Nostalgiathon. It's been about a month since winter. Nostalgiathon Winter 2021. It's the new year. It feels weird.
It is
Uh,
weird.
Writing checks has been odd, but but
That was a
Happy
good
New
quick
Year.
recap.
Yeah,
That was really good quick
Happy New
recap.
Year to everyone. Noah complimented my shirt. I told him thank
Yeah,
you,
I was
and
gonna say
he said I wanted it, and I said no.
you
And
didn't have to share the sad parts.
yeah, well, and in the background right now, you can see Brooke. She's playing Halo. We were actually playing Halo just before this, and I will probably play Halo after this as well.
I will
Um,
be cooking.
uh, actually, I should probably cook as well after it,
I got you. I got you.
but I just want to play Halo and chill out and play games. Anyways, now that it has been the end of the year, Noah, do we have any revisions for our game of the years of last year?
I actually had something, and I meant to write it down. Now I have to go and look. Dang it! What was it? Oh, you know what? I think I had said Forza 5,
It's a good game.
and now that I'm home more and like actually playing games,
Mm-hmm.
I have definitely played a lot more of Halo Infinite, as you could tell by my flame head.
Yeah.
And I've also played equally probably amount of Forza 5, Horizons 5. I would
Yeah.
probably keep mine there because I find myself even like I'll play like 30 minutes of Halo and I'm like, all right, sweet. And I'll be like, I don't want to do anything else for the rest of the day. And then I'll just play Forza.
See, for me, mine are pretty much the same. Because like I played Ratchet and Clank and
Mm-hmm.
Psychonauts 2. Still haven't beaten Lost Judgment. I need to get on that. Um, but I didn't do that yet. So my year in review game of the year might change later. We'll see, but not
Yeah.
beating it yet. Based on side stories, I think it would be, but I haven't beaten the game yet, so I'm not gonna do
Yeah.
that. Halo was really good. Did you beat the campaign of Halo
No,
Infinite?
actually, I've been taking it super slow. I literally just run around. I like to grapple around like Spider-Man
Hmm.
and just like fly around the map.
I have collected all of the armor caches, all of
Oh,
the
nice.
suit upgrades.
Yeah.
I have gotten all of the bases done and the people
Mm-hmm.
helped and so I've done everything except for collect all of the audio logs and obviously the
Oh,
skulls because you can miss some of the skulls, which sucks.
I was about to say I'm purposefully like just not grabbing any of the skulls, and my next playthrough of it is going to be like just grabbing skulls.
Mhm. See,
Um,
I don't want to start it completely over because heads up for anyone who's going to be playing Halo Infinite and wants to collect absolutely everything. You can miss things in the first mission.
yeah,
There-
isn't the
there's
boom skull is in the first mission?
I think so, yeah. Which is
Yeah,
the
it's
one
on
that
like the
allows you to like
second
launch
level.
yourself across the map, which
Yeah,
is hilarious.
yeah, that cracks me up.
I did immediately find the one that was rare dialogue happens more
Oh
often.
yeah, you have to.
Because that one I wasn't even searching for skulls, but I was just like, I want to try and get up on top of this building, and I
Yeah, isn't
and I
that the
did,
best?
and I found it, and I was like, heck yeah.
You literally are like, you'll just be like running around, and you're like, is that a human skull just sitting? Oh, sick! It's one of the skulls, and they just put it in such fun places.
I think I've only found two of them. I might have found three
Mm-hmm.
in my playthrough, but
Yeah,
oh well.
there's some goofy ones. I will say that.
So,
At least
but
it's
that's
not like I want to be your daddy skull in Halo 3. That sucked.
yeah.
I
Well,
hated
dude,
that.
here's what I will. I I have not played the other Halo games. I will make that abundantly clear now. I have not played, but I do know the story of Halo. But I don't know the personalities of every other character. I feel like
Because
Halo. Yeah, I haven't played it,
you
but I've
watched
like
Brian David Gilbert's video,
no. I
right?
watched three different videos. One of which
Right.
was 10 hours long.
Oh my
I
god.
watched it in segments about like what do I need to know.
Yeah.
I also watched streamer Co Carnage play through the entire
Oh, sick.
series and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
so I know the story, but I don't know in depth how much personality the characters have. I feel
Yeah.
like Infinite though has probably the most personality for the Master Chief because I feel like in
Yeah.
most other games he's just like we're gonna kill him.
Yeah. He's
It's
like
my
Doom
job.
guy.
Yeah, and like that's it. He's not
Not much.
exactly well. He's not like ragey like Doom guy, but he's pretty much
Yeah.
just like he doesn't talk, and most things that he says is okay. You know.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. He
Um,
he doesn't like in the other games, he never really says really anything of value other than
like the
I need a
most
weapon.
personality.
He's
Yeah,
just
he's just
following
following
orders.
orders. Yeah.
Exactly.
The most personality that I ever saw in Master Chief was when he blatantly disobeyed orders in like Halo 4 or was it
Mhm.
5?
That would have been
I
5.
think it well, I think it was leading
Well,
into 5 or something, but
technically,
basically he
yeah.
looked at the captain and was just like no and grabbed Cortana and was like I'm leaving.
Mhm.
And I think that was 4
That would
because
have been
5
4.
is
Yeah, 5 is them trying to
stuff back.
arrest him.
Yeah, but yeah, it was just like which is it's a cool scene, but I'm just like that seemed like it was the most personality of ever shown in Master Chief, and
Mhm.
then in Infinite, it's just
Yeah.
like no, 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 we're gonna give him some personality now, and
Yeah.
like it's still very much just like following orders and like emotional barricade because that's what he was trained to do from being born
From when he
basically,
was
but
6.
yeah, but it's like now he has some semblance of just like I have a reason why I'm doing stuff instead of just I was being told to do it.
Yes, that is actually a really I'm glad you say that because that was actually a really big thing. I just finished the first Halo book, Fall of Reach,
Hmm.
which is like kind of his origin story leading up into the first game. Dude, I listened to it on Audible. I would suggest listening to it because you really get to see kind of like in the books is really where you get to admire his character. And in the game, the whole point was kind of you get to be the character. But in the books, it kind of gives you him. Like, there's a really cool scene, not to like super spoil anything, but like he they do like some kind of bio modification to all of the Spartans whenever they're 16, and they actually kidnapped them whenever they were 6, and then replaced them with clones that died shortly after. So all the families think that their kids are dead. After he gets his biomodification, some ODSTs actually like come into the gym, and it's his first time back in the gym, and so he's just chilling. He's like ready to lift some weights, so he goes to what would normally be like super heavy, and he's just like "Dee, dee, 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 dee." And all the ODSTs, they're crazy, so they come up and they're like start messing with him, and he thinks that this is some kind of mission because all of his training from since he's been 6 has been like super hardcore. So they're like messing with him and stuff, and like trying to fight him, and he kills all 3 of them.
Yeah,
And
he's
it
pretty
wasn't
intense. For a brick, he flies pretty well.
uh-huh.
Which, yeah, dude, the other night I got that as my as my like tooltip or in the loading
Mhm.
screen, and I was just like,
Yeah.
that's great, because like that's
I
a that's
tried
a
running while we were playing. Oh, yeah, it was you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And the thing was for 360 no scope.
I've gotten one 360. It wasn't a no scope, but I got one 360.
Hey
And it wasn't even a
yo.
real 360. I think it was just like I turned around and went to punch someone and he ran behind me, so I turned around again and shot him. So it wasn't even like a real 360. It was just me chasing someone with the gun.
Dude, this it's such a fun game to play cuz it's really not too serious.
Yeah. No, I need to show you my the clip when we're done with this podcast of
Yeah.
me getting the 3 no scope sniper shots in a
I
row.
was going to ask if you had that or not.
I have it and it's pretty cool.
I
It's
need to
choppy,
start
but
I need to start doing
well, all the matches are recorded for I think like the 3 following matches in Halo itself, and you can pull it up and like move the camera around to different spots and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. Theater mode.
Yeah. So that's how I have that again, and
I'm ready for
it's
Forge mode
whenever that happens.
if that ever happens.
Yeah. But
Love
no,
that
it's
I love that SWAT is just now called Tactical Slayer.
I hate that mode.
Oh, that's my favorite mode. I pop
I
off on
hate it.
that.
I
That
hate
is
it because
that's
I
pretty bad.
struggle to do. I am conditioned in other games to to aim for body shots because
Mm,
you're guaranteed a body shot, you know. And so in
yeah.
something like Apex, unless you are sniping,
Yeah.
you shoot the body. Just, deal with it. You might aim up a little bit to try and get some of the shots to hit head, but you body shot. In Halo, it's just like once the shields are gone, aim for the head.
Yeah. With that's see, I'm looking at it right now. That's why I'm looking over there, but freaking Halo Reach. I just remember it was 2009. No, 2011. And I was playing a match, and all of my team left because they were all like in a group together. They all had like the same clan tag and everything. And so they they ditched me, and I won that game of SWAT 40-10.
Yeah.
And that was I loved that.
I remember basically the only other time that I've ever played Halo before this was with you and
Oh
Ben,
my gosh,
and
Ben wins.
you were just beating the crap out of us, and Ben somehow managed to kill me. I think because
No,
it
no, no,
wasn't.
no. You walked out of the play zone and it killed you.
Oh well. Either
And
way,
Ben
I didn't know that was the thing that killed me. You didn't kill me, and Ben thought it was him, and he just
because
like
fired his gun.
at the same time that I died or something. But
Yeah, and so he's
it
like, "I did
was
it. Ben wins. Ben
and he was just
wins."
like hysterically laughing, and it was I think this
Oh,
was like at 2 or 3 in the morning. it
yeah.
was it was fun though.
Yeah. That was some good times. I wish I knew where that clip was. I have some
I
hard drives that I just put on a shelf in there that I'm gonna go through if they still work. I will
It's a
cry if
good.
I find that clip and then I'll send
That's
it to
that's a
him.
hilarious video.
Man,
But
those were some good times.
anyways, we've been playing a little bit of Halo. It's good.
Yeah. I have to start mine as administrator. That's a fun thing.
I don't have to do that.
If I don't, it just starts and it'll start. I can see it in Task Manager, but it's using 0% of everything. And I can open it like 1,000 times. But if I run it as administrator, then I only have to wait 30 seconds before it initializes and then starts up. Makes
Yeah.
me very mad.
Well, Microsoft games seem to have strange bugs that don't disappear for a while.
Yeah, I remember I used to have that with like Borderlands 2 or something. Maybe GTA. One of those. I used to have that same problem with something else. I still have another problem, and it's annoying. My
No, it has
graphics card, because of my PC case, still doesn't fully slot in.
get a
And so
new case.
if I bump my case, it'll ever so slightly push it out so some of the pins don't make contact. And then I get a VGA error. And so I then have to take all the things off the case and then just boop, push my card in a little bit, and then it's fine. But,
You need a new case.
well, here's the thing. I could get the vertical GPU mount, which is what I wanted from the beginning, but all of the ones with the PCI 4.0 risers are sold out. Or $600 on Amazon.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I could
Anyways,
I could get the 3.0 one and then just buy a 4.0 riser, and then I could also have my capture card just use the 3.0 slot. There we go. Genius. I just have to do all that now.
but yeah. Anyways, on to other things than what we've been playing recently. No, how do you think 2020 how do you think 2021 went? Words.
Exactly how that sentence went.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty rough. How do you think it
Yeah,
went in
it was.
terms of games? Well, let's not talk about PC hardware because horrible in terms of just buying hardware. But how do you think it went in
Unless
terms
you
of
were me.
games? Yeah, unless you were you. But I mean, not to say that I don't have hardware either. I have a PS5, I have a 3080 and a 5800X. So we both have good hardware, but
But
yeah.
game wise, I think it was a I think it was a B plus year for video games. Because I think most of the stuff from at least what I've seen, most of the stuff people are waiting for is coming out this year or next year.
True. True. Um
But it's not that it was a bad year. It
I
was still a pretty
think
great year.
I think it was an A minus year. I would go so far as to say that
Yeah.
because like it started off strong. You had Hitman 3, you had Ratchet and Clank,
Well,
um Psychonauts got released. And if we're talking about like re-releases of games,
yeah, see that was
you had
definitely
Bowser's Fury and the Yakuza Remastered collection came out.
that's why I kind of gave it not quite an A, but still a
Mhm.
really high B, is because there was a lot of stuff that I had already played,
Yeah.
but it was just being re-released on stuff, and it was all stuff that I liked. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I bought a lot of that stuff, but yeah, I
I
can't think of
think
most of the games that came out though.
for me the I think it's A minus for me because like I said, Hitman, Ratchet and Clank, Psychonauts 2, uh, Judgment 2, so Lost Judgment, came out. Uh, what else was there that is like big for me?
Did you
That's
play It
not
Takes Two?
re-releases. No, I did not. I want to, but I did
Okay.
not.
I I have it downloaded and I was going to play it the other night, but I was so tired from moving and stuff that I was like, no,
Just nah.
I'm
But
gonna keep this on the back burner for a little bit. Did you play Metroid Dread?
no, no. I played the
I am
demo for it. I determined that it was
cup of
not my
tea.
style. Yeah.
I I am appreciating it from my seat, just from a distance.
Hmm.
But while looking at like all of these, I do agree with you. I'm going to raise mine up to an A minus.
It's like other ones that are like really good that came out were that are like party games were like Mario Golf Super Rush and then like
Yeah, the other
new
Mario
Pokemon
party.
Snap and
Oh my gosh, that was last year.
yeah, that was 2021.
Gosh,
I think it was in
I need to
April.
keep playing that.
Me too.
Mario,
Um,
not
but there
Mario.
was also like expansions, right? There was the Final Fantasy 14 expansion that came out that was like really good. Everyone really liked
I
it.
just saw that on this list.
Um,
Was Ghost of Tsushima, was that last year?
that was 20 Ghost of Tsushima was 2019. I think it released a PS5 version last year.
Okay,
Yeah,
it
Ghost of
came out,
Tsushima original was 2020, July of
yeah,
2020.
July 17,
But they
2020,
released
but
a native
PS5 was last
PS5
year.
version.
Okay,
Um,
that makes sense then.
um,
Genshin's Impact, that was really big. I saw a lot for Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the
I've
Galaxy
heard,
apparently was really, really good.
yeah, I haven't seen like really anything of it, but I saw it everywhere.
Hmm. And so I don't know. It apparently did really well. Kena Bridge of Spirits released earlier this year as well, which is good. I haven't played it. I might pick it up at
Hmm.
some point. In terms of just like quicker games, Pokemon Unite came out and kind of disrupted the MOBA space a little bit.
Yeah, seriously.
Um, in terms of horrible failures of critical acclaim, but apparently financially extremely successful. New World from Amazon Game Studio.
Oh yeah, I
Like
own that game.
apparently
Scared to play
crazy
it for the longest
financial
time.
success. Crazy financial success, and a lot of people are still playing it. Apparently, like crazy amounts of
I
people.
was one of
But
my Skylar, young Skeezy, was actually talking about how he's getting back into it. He like started last night. I was like, best to you, mate. I might join one day.
and there's the Age of Empires 4. That's one that Logan really likes. Y'all remember Logan? He was at the Nostalgiathon.
Did you say
Um,
4?
4, I think Age of Empires 4. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, and that came out. Obviously, Forza Horizon 5, which we talked about. Halo Infinite, which we talked about. Um, Skyrim. Uh, but so like there was a lot of like really good games that did come out. But like in terms of like re-releases of games that like made me happy personally, the Yakuza Remastered collection, um,
Yes.
all of the Yakuza games coming to PC.
Which
Uh,
Yakuza 0 and I for some reason I want to say New Dragon is now coming off of Xbox.
yeah, Xbox Game Pass is now losing most of the Yakuza games. They've already
Yeah.
lost Kiwami 1 and Kiwami 2. I
Yeah.
think they're
Those weren't
yeah.
on for very long.
Yeah, licensing stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But all of the Yakuza games came to PC, which made me really happy. All of the Kingdom Hearts games came to PC, which made me really happy. Isaac got Repentance DLC this year. Um,
Did Super
uh,
Meat Boy Forever finally come out?
that was last year, I think, wasn't
Oh
it?
my gosh, I'm so behind. Oh yes,
Super Meat
yeah.
Boy
Well,
Forever.
it came out
December
at the
23rd. Yeah,
of
of last year.
2020. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
But
then
also like
April of last year. What? And I never. I feel like a fake fan.
what?
Super Meat Boy Forever. What's
Oh,
different?
Near Replicant, which is a remaster remake of Near
Mm-hmm.
Replicant slash Gestalt, came out, and that's really good.
Version 1.224744887
Yeah,
139.
and so like these are just like re-releases of games that made me happy and like got me into some stuff, you know.
Yeah, I mean
Um,
Pokemon. I've been playing the crap out of that. Saints
Skyrim.
Row.
Um,
Stop with the stop with freaking Skyrim.
Final Fantasy VII Integrate DLC was really good.
Hmm.
I very much enjoyed that. So I don't know,
I'm so
man.
far I'm into June of games that came out, and
I'm
I'm
into
like, goodness,
July. There
there's
was
uh,
Skyward Sword HD that released,
oh
which
yeah,
a lot of people enjoyed getting back into.
I need to get that
Um,
because I never finished.
I don't think I'm gonna get it until it like really plummets on a sale somewhere.
Oh dude,
Um,
same.
which I don't think is gonna happen anytime soon. It's a Nintendo game,
Yeah,
but
I might just
if I
steal
can
it from
find it
Tim.
like if I can find it like pre-owned from like someone on eBay, right? I'll pick it up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Um,
NBA 2K22.
no, absolutely not. Don't you mean NBA 2K10? You know, no,
Plus
they
plus plus.
yeah. It's been the same since I think like 2016 or 2017, something like that. Whenever they added in the actual like campaign mode again, it's been the same. Um, Tales of
Repentance
Arise
deal.
released, which apparently is pretty good. Um, but yeah, Repentance DLC, which and it released on the Switch as well, which is great.
Yes.
Finally, so I've been playing a lot of that. Deltarune Chapter 2 released this year.
Okay.
Um,
That was actually one of my favorite things to watch during Nostalgiathon.
Nostalgiathon, very true, and also Matthew is always a fantastic
Oh,
host and
oh yeah.
showcaster. Like,
Well, he streams
um,
every day.
oh yeah, he streams all the time, so he's into it, and he's he's great at um,
So much
keeping the
energy.
hype up and stuff like that. So like, it was great to have him open Nostalgiathon. So
Let's see. It's been over a month. It's almost been a month, and I still can't get Big Shot out of my head because of him.
yeah.
Be a big shot, a big shot. Dang it! It will never go away.
Let's see what else. What else came out this year slash re-released this year that
Mortal Kombat
we've gotten
movie.
into. No, no, bad Noah. Happy Home Paradise DLC for Animal Crossing New Horizons. I need to continue playing that.
Oh my gosh, same.
Oh hey, the Grand Theft Auto the trilogy, the definitive edition,
Best game to ever have come out.
Skyrim. Uh, I've been playing
Chandler,
Shim. I've been playing Shin Megami Tensei 5. And I've been enjoying it.
have you
I
been
think
playing it on Switch?
it's only on Switch, at least right now.
Oh,
Um,
really?
yeah, I know.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think you would enjoy it. I think you would really enjoy it. Like
You know what?
it's got the Pokemon feel to it, right? But it's
Yeah.
got like the so it's like take Pokemon, right? And like how that combat system works and in general. There's some modifications obviously.
Yeah.
But like you can capture the demons that are out and everywhere. And mix it with like I don't even know. It's like post-apocalyptic. It's super good. I haven't even beaten the
I'll have
first
to
boss
play
yet,
it.
but I
Oh
am
shoot.
super enjoying it.
I feel like I have I feel like I have a Dreamcast like port of Hey,
SMT2 or something.
rating with a party of 11.
Hey, let's go.
We just got restorated,
We did. We did get
which I don't
restorated.
think I'm allowed to say that out loud.
I think you are.
I am. I'm allowed to say that.
I don't know why
Yes,
you
that
wouldn't be.
is what we're talking about. We're talking about how that and Just Dance 2022. I can't even finish the joke.
But yeah,
I see here that it's on
SMT5. I've been playing
Stadia.
that. Shin Megami Tensei 5?
What?
What game?
Just Dance 2022.
Oh, Just Dance. I was just like SMT5. What? But no, it's a good game and I enjoy it. Obviously the Pokemon games,
Oh, we're
which
just vibing here. Oh, you told him to rate us? I'm gonna cry.
thank you,
Thank you.
thank you very much.
Have you played Crab Game?
I have not played Crab Game. But no, what we're doing is we have a Nostalgiathon, which is the event that we ran last month, with Rister included. We have a weekly podcast, and it's been off for the past little bit, because of end of the year stuff like that, where Noah and I and sometimes other guests from the team come on and we just talk about gaming tech news for the week, what we're looking forward to, what's been going on, and any updates for Nostalgiathon and stuff like that. So
Like
right now we're
how
doing kind of a 2021 review of games.
I was really looking forward to My Friend Peppa Pig coming out on Stadia.
I saw that game come out on the Switch for like $60, and I looked at like reviews for it because I wanted to be like, why is it $60? And why did they think they could sell it for that much? And apparently it's literally just basically like a 20-minute episode of Peppa Pig that you get to walk around in.
I am freaking dying. $60?
I think so. It was ridiculous. Also my day is going pretty good, Diamond.
I could cry.
But man, it was, I was just like, what?
Gosh.
Apparently a Smurfs game released on the PlayStation 5 in December. What?
What?
I don't know.
Wait, what day?
It was December 14th was apparently a Smurfs game got released.
I don't have that on my list.
I'm on Game Informer.
I'm on Wikipedia.
Wikipedia probably has more games, but this has a variety of weird stuff. So what are you guys doing here? What you guys are doing here is participating in the Rister raid and chilling out and talking in the chat and
Yeah. What was your favorite game
listening
you
to
played
us
this year?
listening to us ramble and stuff like that.
Throw a water bottle to her.
No, I'm not gonna throw water. The only water bottle I have is this thing.
Oh shoot. Hold on.
Says hi.
Hi, Diamond.
She says hi. But no, so like 2021 was a good year for games for the most part. Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon apparently released, and I need to play that. I need to look into that. Oh, dude, do you remember the game that got like kind of sued, not really, got like a takedown claim from id Software / Bethesda, Pray for the Gods, because it was originally like PREY for the gods, and they were just like, no, you can't use the word pray because it's going to infringe on Prey, which is also a good series. But
yeah, no, I was literally whenever
that
you
released.
said it came out on the 14th of December. That's what also came out that day.
And
Same as this.
I haven't seen anything on that. which surprises me because that was like a big thing in the news for a while, and I haven't seen anything on it.
In the
I need to
chat,
check it out.
I'm gonna write in the chat exactly what it says on the Wikipedia page. That's
For
all of
what?
it. For Prayer of the Gods. Prayer for the Gods.
Pray. It's literally just pray for the gods.
I mean, pray.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I have not seen anything on it. Neo, the world ends with you. So that's the world with it ends with you sequel, I think.
My day's going good. Just vibing.
And that game pretty cool. I haven't actually played it. I saw some news on it. Minecraft that didn't release last year, but Minecraft is the best game every year.
I asked them what did they play this year?
What did they play this year? Gotcha.
Which I would also say Minecraft.
Yeah. Nostalgiathon, we have a private Minecraft server for Nostalgiathon, and we finally just got it up and running again. My internet service provider is being a butt about some stuff, and
Big oof.
but we got it up and running again. We just did the reset of the server right after the last marathon. If you want to check out the map that we did for 1.16 point whatever it was, or 1.17.1, sorry, 117.1. It's on our website. I think it's under the blog post for like a fresh start or something like that.
Whatever you do, though, there is an ask that you please don't touch the community pet rock.
Yeah, don't touch Noah's pet
the
rock.
whole community.
We're talking about games that came in. I was super happy about that, but I immediately got disappointed right after because they were just like, it's also coming to the Switch, and then was like, by the way, it's only in cloud mode, and I'm just like,
I know. Which I felt
how's it
like
going, Shark and Duck? Yeah, we did talk about that on the podcast because we started the podcast pretty soon around that time.
Yeah, I felt like we had. That was one of the things we had talked about. I think you called it. I felt like you said they were gonna make it cloud, and you were gonna be disappointed.
I think I mentioned something like how it was probably a minimum effort port or something.
Yeah.
Or if they were going to announce it, but I don't know. Anyways, it's disappointing. But
yeah, it's big sad.
Anyways,
that's just how it is, though. It's not like you don't have them sitting on your shelf.
Yeah. I mean I have the remastered versions sitting in my hard drive on my computer and on my PS5 and in disc form for my PS4.
I have, what is that over there? I've got for PS3, I've got 1.5 and 2.5 limited editions because I took them whenever I worked at GameStop.
I have the PS3 2.5 limited edition. I have the Kingdom Hearts 3 limited edition. I have, I think, a Steelbox edition of 1.5, but I think that's in the living room because it has to hold the disc.
Oh yeah, that's.
But yeah,
I've got my my metal disc Destiny box just sitting on the shelf, where it will stay forever.
I don't think I have my Destiny box anymore, but I have my Destiny loot, like the journal.
Yeah, like the brown journal thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've got mine sitting right by the box. Then right beside Halo 4's limited edition, which I also got from GameStop.
I can't wait until I move into a space that I can like actually like customize a bit, you know?
Yeah.
Hang stuff up, things like that. Because I would totally not just have a bookshelf full of crap. I would actually make it look good on like a wall.
Are you complimenting my shelves?
I am. Your shelves look quite nice.
Thanks, man. For some reason I can't find the SNES or the N64 to put up there.
That's sad.
I know. I have no idea where they would be.
So, anyways, moving off of 2021, unless you got something else, 2022 games. What are you
Yes.
most looking forward to now? Some more
Um,
stuff got announced recently as well.
I'd say at the moment where I'm sitting, let's see, 20 days from now, new Pokemon game.
Yeah,
I'm just
Arceus.
if it says Pokemon, I'm probably excited for it, but I'd say I'm probably even more excited for is Breath of the Wild 2, is that this year or is that next
It's
year?
unconfirmed this year. It is assumption this year. I don't think
I'd
they've
probably
given a
say that.
firm release date. Breath of the
Unless I
Wild
see something else
2,
on this list, that is
yeah.
probably what I'm most excited for.
Dude, there's some good games that I'm looking forward to this year.
Hit me with them.
So we got Pokemon Arceus, obviously very soon, 20 days, right? We got Horizon Forbidden West. Looking forward to that one. To tangent that, coming up for the PlayStation VR 2, whenever that ends up releasing,
Yeah, dude.
they announced a Horizon game for the
Yeah,
PlayStation VR 2.
that looked
Um,
so cool.
so there's Starfield, there's Elden Ring, there's God
Just
of
gonna ask
War,
you, who's the
Ragnarok. I'm excited for it. Um, we'll see. You
if
know,
I had a PS5, I feel like I would be excited for more games.
I mean, you have a Series X and a PC and a Switch, so you can still play everything except for the Horizon games.
Which
And
is
even then,
what
you can play the
I
first one. You can play the first
I
one on PC.
I could. That's true.
Um, but no, I'm looking forward to Starfield. Forspoken is a new IP from Square Enix Final Fantasy devs. That looks kind of cool. I don't know if
Mhm.
you know a lot about it. It's
I don't.
there's this woman from New York uh, who gets like Truck Coon comes and runs her over basically, and she gets a second into a. Have you seen that meme? So there's an anime meme for most isekis where, and iseki is an anime where the main character is normal or and basically gets transported into a fantastical world, normally with extravagant powers and stuff like that, right?
Like no game.
Normally because they died.
Oh,
Well, yeah, but like no game.
okay.
But
I've got to
yeah,
agree.
but
Also, new Kirby game.
new Kirby game, yes,
I'm
actually.
very excited for that.
Um, Bayonetta 3, as I agree, and Final Fantasy 16. I agree with all of those. Actually, those are all very on my list of like looking out for. But anyways, there's a meme, and the most of the time the way that it happens is they die, and they die because they got ran over by a truck. And so if you like on Crunchyroll, if you're watching one and like scroll down in the comments, there was a new season that just came out where this woman is like in a hospital. It's like the whole sort of online full VR full dive system, right? And
Yeah.
she's in a hospital because she can't do anything. She's on life support, whatever, but she can live in this game and stuff like that. It doesn't explain most of it, but partway through, she dies, and it's explained because of a power outage at the hospital. This is not funny, but it's the comment is funny because the comment that I read was, "Man, Truck Coon really had to take out the whole power for the block to try and get this woman a second." And I was
That's really
dying
good.
laughing. The comment
Took out
below
the
was
whole plot.
the comment below was just like, "Yeah, he's got to get more creative because people are looking out for him now." I'm just dying.
That's pretty good. I like
Um,
that.
but no, there's a large amount of good games coming out. Like was said in the chat, Bayonetta, which I'm looking forward to. Um, you're a weeb and I offended you. Okay, yeah, it's listen. I'm not saying I'm pronouncing it correctly.
That's what I was laughing at. Well, that's
Um,
what I was laughing at first.
but I am, you know. Anyways,
Grr.
Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker
Oh
Saga
my
is apparently
gosh,
going to come
I've
out
been looking forward to that since freaking what, like
2 years ago.
2017?
Yeah. Um, dude,
Kirby and the
so
Forgotten
most
Land. That's what it's called.
yes. Gollum is apparently supposed to come out this year.
Really?
That game. Yeah. Sonic Frontiers, which is going to be weird, that like open world Sonic game. That's
Yeah,
going to
that
be
is gonna
strange.
be weird. But I'm
Most people are not
excited.
looking forward to Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin. I'm looking forward to it because it looks like it's right up my alley in terms of gameplay. Most people are not
I'll
looking
watch
forward
you
to
play
it,
it.
and they're totally just like chaos. It's like yeah, it's got some pretty cringy dialogue, but whatever. Apparently, Kerbal
Are you,
Space Program 2 is supposed to come out.
what about the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe?
I don't. That's a re-release. So
I know.
no, I
But it's
don't. I
Ultra
don't.
and it's
Yeah,
deluxe.
it's ultra deluxe. Listen, knowing the Stanley Parable, it will actually probably be an entirely different game. It will be like,
Ru- That would be
like,
amazing.
like there will be the normal game that you can play through, but there will be somehow a way that you could just like unlock this crazy new game that's just like completely different.
They make you get
Um,
all before you can play the new game.
dude, did you see recently the creator of the music, composer of the music for Jet Set Radio, right? He's been working on a game project with a couple other people. He's been making music for a game called Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. And it's basically a spiritual successor for Jet Set Radio Forever
Did not
or
know
Jet Set
this.
Radio Future, whatever it's called. The music is so bomb. They just dropped like a moveset thing. It's got instead of just being skates, it's also got
Yeah.
skateboarding and BMX and
What?
but it's basically just Jet Set Radio turned up. It's ridiculous
like
and
that.
crazy, and I'm looking forward to that.
That's gonna be fun.
So there's a lot of good games. Apparently, Stalker 2 is supposed to come out, which some people are looking forward to. Some people are like, I'm looking forward to it because it's got some streamers that I know are really gonna like it. Don't check the composer's Twitter, by the way, for Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. What did he say? Did he say something stupid that's gonna make me really upset? Or did he just like make a meme or something? Oh yeah, no, his Twitter's just really weird. No, I knew that part.
Oh, okay.
I,
I was
I was
like,
just I was just like, did he say something that's just gonna make me not want to buy the game because he was being a horrible person? Like I knew that he was.
tweeted-
No,
they
he's
tweeted 40
the
minutes ago and said, "Whatever you do, don't watch Nostalgiathon Podcast."
Oh, thanks for the shout out. But no, no, he got to be weird to make music like that, right? It's iconic music. It's great, but you got to be a little
Yeah.
weird. Like Final Fantasy 14, the music director making Wahi, like he's got to be a little off his, but he's enjoying it. He's having fun, right?
Yeah, that's true.
On top of that, the music for Final Fantasy 14 is amazing. But
What is the Outlast Trials?
I don't 100% know. It got announced, but kind of just like barely showed. I think it's basically just going to be a Dead by Daylight Outlast game,
Oh.
which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just
It's just
Outlast is good because it's Outlast, right?
yeah,
Not
see,
because
that's
it's
the thing.
multiplayer.
I see Outlast and then I see 1 to 4 players and I don't know, it just makes me
Well,
feel
it's like
weird.
it's like that multiplayer Resident Evil shooter, right? That asymmetric Resident Evil shooter. It's like Resident
Yeah.
Evil is good because Resident Evil. The moment that you try and like make it not that,
Yes.
and not that you can't put games in the multiplayer, right? Like nothing on the devs or the people who wanted to put that together, right?
Yeah.
But it's just like it's not what the people wanted from the series, and it's not
Yeah.
a good direction to move forward. As a stopgap, using resources that you already have available to like get something out in the public and out the door, and just to put a game out there to like build hype for other games, that's fine. But it's
Yeah.
never gonna be the game, right?
Yeah. That's true.
Do we think we'll get any
I hope
Metroid Prime 4
I hope
news?
we
I
do.
imagine so. I imagine so.
I would like that.
At the very least, something will be said about it, because they've
Yeah.
been talking about it more and more. And Metroid Dread sold ridiculously well. It is,
Bigly
and,
well.
and so I cannot imagine that they would not um, put out info after how well Dread sold.
Yeah.
That Raccoon City, yeah, yeah. And they released another one, didn't they? It was like Umbrella Corps or something like that recently.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways,
That just came out last year.
yeah, it, it's a thing.
I'm excited for Hogwarts Legacy.
I
Only because, like, here's the thing. It doesn't even have to be good. I'll probably like it.
I want an open world RPG Harry Potter game. I do. Um, I'm just I'm scared for a couple of reasons.
Mm-hmm.
First off, I don't think the studio behind it has actually done anything else, if I remember correctly.
Avalanche?
Have they done other stuff? They've done the Disney Cars games by the looks of it.
Hey, Cars 3.
Ultimate
was
more
good.
so they Toy Story 3, which is good,
Oh,
admittedly.
they made Rage 2.
And so they've got some other stuff. They've also made like Tack and the Power of Juju, which is like not a great game, but like it shows that they have like some kind of understanding of like level design and stuff like that. So
They
like,
made
all right,
They made Just Cause 2,
okay.
Just Cause 3, Just Cause 4, Mad Max.
Did they?
Yeah.
I'm looking at games
Avalanche.
developed right now, and I'm not seeing any of that. You're on Avalanche Software, right? That's the name of the company. Is
Oh, it's not
Avalanche
Avalanche.
Software?
It's not Avalanche Studios.
No, it's Avalanche Software.
Well, that's annoying. Why would they do
Yeah.
that? I got excited. That's who I
So
thought has been making this game.
no, it's Avalanche Software, which
What?
made Disney Infinity, Cars 3, all the Cars games, Disney Infinity, Toy Story 3.
Their logos are so similar.
Yeah. I'm surprised that didn't get like some kind of legal action. But anyway, so it's a thing where I'm just like, all right, it could be good, but they don't have a track record, and I'm kind of in the boat where like this sucks because I don't want to be in this boat, but I'm kind of in the boat where it's just like I don't want to touch anything with JK's name on it.
She, from what I've read, she hasn't had anything to do with the game.
And I'm fine with that. I'm actually
Yeah.
very like, because here's the thing. I love the Harry Potter universe. I like the world of it. I like the characters. But I don't like JK.
Yeah. No, see that
And
I'm in
that
that
and so
same
I don't like being in the boat where I just like I'm gonna punish the developers and the creators of expanded universe and games that are based on her stuff
Yeah.
because I don't like her. But at the same time, I'm just like I don't want her to get royalties and more notoriety because of something, you know. So it's just like I'm excited for it and I want to play it. I'm
Yeah.
just very like it gives me mixed feelings and it sucks that it has to happen. It's like Bethesda
Yeah.
games, right? Overwatch 2 is going to come out and I'm be like, man, I'm going to kind of want to play that, but
Yeah.
do I want to? And I want to support the devs who really mean well and made a good game. But do I
Yeah.
really want to, you know, put towards that kind of environment and that company? It sucks.
I just saw this here. That Toy Story 3 game that they made is one of my favorite games of all time.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic.
It makes me want to play it right now.
So,
What do you think they have it on?
360.
But do they
It
have
might
on
be backwards
Steam?
compatible. No, I don't think there was ever a PC version. Splatoon 3 is coming out in 2022. Tentatively, I guess it's been announced for that.
That might be what I am. They have it on Steam.
They do? Jeez.
It's $20. Oh
There's
my
so many things
God.
that you could spend $20 on that are better than that, huh?
I know, right?
But other games, Ghostwire Tokyo is going to be coming out. Gran Turismo 7. Yeah, there's a lot of good games that are actually coming out in 2022, and if they
Yeah.
do well, like if they are good games, 2022 could be an A+ year. Like 3D Kirby game, Breath of the Wild, a good RPG Harry Potter game has the chance to come
Yeah.
out. Stalker 2, God of War, just
Kirby.
Bayonetta 3. I already said the 3D Kirby game.
More Mario and Rabbids.
More Mario and Rabbids. I think I know what Noah's playing next Nostalgiathon. Yo,
Yes.
maybe.
Yes. The game, I would say, is now old enough for me to do that.
Oh,
It
for
came out
sure.
in 2000. It came out 2011.
Oh yeah,
Holy crap.
yeah. People don't like. Here's the thing: is I think about Toy Story 3, and I'm like, it was not that long ago, and I'm like, no, I was 13.
Wait,
Like,
23?
yeah.
Oh my God.
Toy Story 3 released in 2010, so actually, depending on when it released in 2010, I was 12. June 18th, so I was 13.
Yeah. Dude, you know
No,
what
yes.
I'm
no,
actually
but-
excited for and
No,
was
I was
ready
12.
for last
Yeah.
year, but it got pushed back?
Huh.
The freaking Pokemon trading card game, the new one, so that I can freaking enter in all of my codes so that I can
From your Pokemon.
Yeah, so that I can I literally have a stack that's
hey.
like this big.
You wanna
waiting for
send
me
me
to
like
input it.
you wanna just like send me all of your cards, and you can keep the digital codes, and I'll just keep your cards, and then they might get stolen, and
You know what's worrisome? I don't
Huh.
even have my freaking hollow shiny Charizard here. It's at the other place still.
Oh. What sound does the goat make? It makes the sound of a goat.
You've played Goat Simulator. It sounds
Yeah.
like
But yeah, man. Cool tech, by the way, of 2021. Not a ton. There was some stuff that got released. Cool
yeah.
tech of 2022 though. PSVR 2, if that releases. They didn't actually give a release date, I don't think, but PSVR 2. Potentially more Oculus stuff / meta stuff.
Yeah. That would be nice.
So like VR is actually gonna be like great. Potentially this upcoming year.
Yeah.
What else was there? There was AMD's stuff that got released. All their CPUs that are coming out.
Mm-hmm.
AM5 socket with actually
Yeah.
being LGA and
I don't even know what real life is anymore, so we're already there, bud.
yep. Dude, did I tell you? So I have Skyrim VR on the PC. I
you do?
downloaded about 300 mods on it the other day
Oh yeah, I remember
and
you
got it
saying that.
running.
You
And
did?
I have the yeah. So there's Wabajack is a mod downloader.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one called the VR Essentials Pack. And so it will download and install and order all of the mods in the correct way for you. You just have to follow the instructions on a PDF that they have. And so I have it set up, and I can wirelessly play with my Quest. And so I can just like wirelessly play Skyrim VR in my office, and it looks fantastic. Magic spells are crazy. You
Downloading
can
it now.
there's a whole crazy religion system in there now, which is awesome.
At least
It
150
is-
gigs of free space required.
Yeah, you want some from you want some free space. But
Let me
it
go
looks good.
order another M.2.
And you want it on an SSD because of how many mods it is.
Yeah.
But no, it
My,
looks great.
I need to get a new SSD for my games because my RAID 0 NAS drives are not great. Actually, they're a lot better now that I actually optimized them after some updates. I didn't realize I hadn't optimized them, or there's some upgrade tool too for it. Didn't realize I didn't do any of that, and so now they actually work.
Well,
Holy crap!
so
Look at that time.
yeah. It's 6:05. We've been on for about an hour and a minute. No, anything else you're looking forward to in 2022? Things, stuff. You just moved into a new place.
I did. I'm excited to have everything done and organized so that I can just relax and play some video games and live, laugh, loud. What
Yeah.
about you?
I'm looking forward to another year of not clearing out my backlog of games.
Yes, yes.
But no, there's some cool tech that I'm looking forward to. A lot of good games. I'm graduating college, hopefully.
No, don't say it like that.
I'm saying hopefully because presuming my advisor didn't screw up my transcript,
Yeah, that's true.
I'll be fine. And either way, I'll be fine. I'll talk to him and we'll get it all figured out. But
Yeah, you got this.
it's how much struggle I'm gonna have to go through to get that figured out. But I will be graduating, and it's more about finding a job, hopefully.
Got this.
So
Oh,
yeah,
just for old time's sake.
don't copy and paste that. I like how it still has the sub. I think it has the sub for like another like 2 days because you gave it to it.
I forgot about that.
Oh man. All right. Well, everyone, that's been first podcast of 2022. We plan to be doing them weekly. More updates will happen on our Discord, which I
Heck
think
yeah.
I have a command for the Nostalgiathon. And if we're gonna skip a week, I think I'll post it there. You don't? Okay. And so we'll be having these once a week, leading up to the next Nostalgiathon, which hopefully will be in the summer. But like I said, I'll be graduating, we'll be moving. There will be a whole process. If it does happen, it's gonna be likely completely digital.
Yeah.
We might be able to get some people together, but we'll see. Kind of depends.
Yeah.
And it might be with substantially less Brooke and I. It might be on the backs of the rest of the team pulling crazy hours. We'll see.
On the
Kind of
backs
depends
of
on
me.
everyone's on everyone's availability and stuff like that. But you can always tune in during later podcasts to find out more. Go to nostalgiathon.com. That'll be in blog posts as we get closer. So
Download the Minecraft world.
yeah.
Don't touch my pet rock. I mean, our pet rock.
Yeah. All right. See y'all later.